Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. I am Food by Faith Garden to Table, and I am a Zone 8A Georgia gardener. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. And to all my garden family, thank you for coming back to hang out with me. So this morning is going to be a pretty short video. I wanted to show you guys my seedlings that I'm growing in the back in my lead pot system. As you guys know, I rotate between my lead pot system and my AeroGardens. So I have two AeroGardens and one lead pot system. I have one AeroGarden that I'm growing lettuce in right now, and I've been growing that lettuce in there all winter long. I started it for the WIG 2023, the Winter Indoor Growing Challenge done by GT Jr. Grows It Alaska, as well as Mike's Chaotic Gardener. And we've just been eating off of it and using it all winter. And I have learned that the lettuce that grows inside for me does very much better than the lettuce that grows outside, because I started lettuce outside the same time I started lettuce inside, and the one outside didn't do so well. So I ended up pulling that one up and feeding it to the chickens. So this video today I'm doing is about flowers, edible flowers, poisonous flowers. And the reason why I was doing it is simply because we all know what this package is. So recently I received some seeds from Baker Creek, and the seeds that I received were the Chinese noodle bean, my free seed was a lettuce seed, I got the Thai soldier bean. I've seen Black's Tropical Homestead grow that a lot. The Chinese green noodle bean, the Taiwan yard long beans, and the sweet pea blue reflections. So I want you to look at this and look at this. The only difference pretty much when you first look at it is this one is just a little bit more blue than this one is. We all know that this is our absolute favorite, the butterfly pea, the Thai double blue. But what I want you to understand, when you're growing these in your garden, for me, I always have children in my garden. Guys, if you follow me on Instagram, come hang out with me on Instagram and on Facebook. But if you follow me on Instagram or on Facebook, you'll see that I always have children in my garden. I always have children in my garden. My garden is not just for me, but it is for my family. It is a teaching garden, as well as my backyard grocery store. And I have two small dogs. Well, not even yesterday, during the weekend, one of my small dogs got into something that was not edible for her. It was poisonous to her. It did not cause her to die, but she had what the vet called stroke symptoms, as well as it gave her an intoxication effect. So if you have ever seen anybody that was intoxicated, they kind of wobble all over the place, but my dog could not control her functions. Her head was shaking. She could not walk without wobbling. If she did walk, she spent the better part of the morning just laying down because she could not get her balance to walk, and she could not keep her head still. It just shook and shook and shook. And all I could do is wait for whatever she ingested to work its way out of her system. She did survive, but I would never, ever want that to happen to any of my nieces or nephews that are in my garden. So the reason why I'm bringing this to you is because, again, I make teas out of this all the time. I love it. The kids love it. They love to make lemonade out of it. And then once you add the citrus to it, it turns from blue to purple. But let me read you this. This is the Sweet Peas Blue Reflection. It's 60 days. shimmering shades of lilac blue and white with a rich, sweet fragrance. Grow up a fence or a trellis that needs some love, and you and the pollinators will be delighted. Planting instructions, they want you to soak the seeds overnight before planting, remove the spent flowers so that it continues to grow. But in big, bold black letters, warning, the seeds, the pods, and this plant is poisonous. This will not go in my garden. And this is why we really need for everybody to make sure they're reading their seed packets. The reason why this will not go in my garden is because I cannot imagine accidentally picking this, thinking that I'm picking this, or the kids are picking this, accidentally thinking that they are picking this, and it causes them harm. It causes my dogs harm. This is a seed that I will not be growing. If anybody would like to have it, they are welcome to it, but I cannot grow this in my garden due to the fact that every portion of this seed is poisonous. I can't have it. So, guys, that's what I came to talk to you about this morning. So just be mindful of when you are getting your seeds, what the back of the seed packet says. You know, we all tend to be fascinated by the front of the seeds. We tend to be fascinated by the front of the seeds and what they look like and all those different things. But we really need to be mindful of what the back of that seed packet says. I know that a lot of us right now in the garden family, in the garden community, are really focusing on making sure that we are keeping as many things out of our garden that is not supposed to be. So that is just a quick warning for you. So please make sure you're reading those seed packets. So guys, that is all for right now. Thank you for coming along with me. And remember, as always, get up, get out, and grow something and have faith in our food. And guess what? I'll see you at the Soil Family Expo.